for today's vlog is a unique last minute vlog. Like I said, guys, I don't have much content for this week, so I am on the fly. I have had people, Paul, stop eating the ingredients. I will chop off your hand. Chop it off. He's going for another one. Oh my goodness. Paul, quit it. They need to know what's going on here. I'm using Paul's water bottle.
But I can't have water?
No, die of thirst. Thank you. This is more important. You guys are more important. I've had many of you guys, you know, send me ideas of what vlogs you guys would like to see me do. And honestly, it is very helpful. So for today's vlog, someone asked me, Janice, please do a baking vlog. Some of you guys may or may not know, I used to be a pastry chef back in my day, right, Paul?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. So I do make comments about it, and someone was like, I want to see one of your desserts. I want to know your recipe. We want to know what's in the mind of a pastry chef. So I'm gonna take you guys along for that ride, and I am going to show you guys how I make my delicious, amazing chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, yes.
A lot of people like them. You guys have seen probably my sister, best friend Jackie, eating them like a cookie monster. Usually when I do bake, everybody's happy. Everybody's excited.
I know I am.
Now the thing is, it's crazy. A lot of people ask, Janice, how can you be a pastry chef and be skinny? Well, you know, honestly, guys, I've had that issue since back in the day, since I've started being a pastry chef. When I see all the products or items, sugary, unhealthy ingredients go into these treats, I'm like, no thank you. Like if I see like 6 cups of sugar going into a dessert, I'm like, I don't know, that's not, that, no, no. Nope. It just doesn't make me want to eat more sweets. I've never had a sweet tooth. The only probably sweet tooth things that I like are popsicles. I love
So frozen water with food coloring.
God, just that artificial flavoring is so wonderful in my mouth. So let me give you guys a backstory. Many years ago, yes, many years ago, I was a pastry chef. I went to school for it. I was good. I even got employed by Disney, one of Disney's resort, to be a pastry chef for them. And it was amazing. It was a great opportunity. I have stopped being a pastry chef many years ago because my health started getting worse. So it got to a point that literally I couldn't work anymore. I was in a lot of pain. My body couldn't keep up. That did not mean I had to stop. So once in a blue moon, I make beautiful desserts for my family and they love it. Of course, when I can. You know, when I do have the energy, I'll make something. Sadly, Paul's grandmother did pass away. The funeral will be Friday. It is nerve-wracking. But the whole family is coming together, and there are some parts of Paul's family I've never met. So I really want to give off a good impression. And usually, the only good thing about me is my sweets, my desserts, my cakes, my cookies, my muffins. Paul's looking at me like, what? So I am going to bribe them for their love with sugary treats. Wouldn't you guys like that too? Why not? Like, here's a box of cookies. Okay, so before we get started, guys, I am very particular about my recipes. Paul, seriously, another? Give it, Paul, give it. Can I just put these over here for now? Paul, let me just finish recording.
Alright, fine. We'll put it back so it has a nice aesthetic.
What aesthetic? Your hand? Quality control. So.
No. My time. Thank you.
What are you talking about?
I got this for Janice as a gift.
I love it. Thank you. Every pastry chef needs
a KitchenAid. Yeah, so Janice had some ghetto little cheap one from Walmart that we bought when you were not a pastry chef, so it's not your fault. So then we went out and I got her this because she needs it, and plus she can make me all kinds of sweets. Alright guys, so I'm gonna let you know all the things that you need for this recipe. Now, you know, there will be a tiny twist so you guys don't fully know what it is, but it's gonna taste exactly the same. Trust me, if you follow this, you are gonna have the best chocolate chip cookies on earth. So first, of course, you need sugar. Boom. What? Then we have a brown sugar. Yes, I do have this all nicely labeled because I'm just that organized. A baking soda. You can't really see it, sorry guys, but it does say baking soda. We are actually doubling this recipe because once again, this is for Paul's family during this funeral, so there's gonna be a lot of people. For this, we use 1 egg, but we have 2 out for us.
flour. Now, Paul's family is a little somewhat health conscious. They're all about the gluten-free organic stuff. So I just decided to go with this flour, but any type of flour will work. It doesn't have to be gluten-free. Heavy cream or whipping cream. This makes a recipe, guys.
So delicious.
Then next you have room temperature butter. This is the ultimate secret to chocolate chips. I'm not kidding. This truly, I think, makes the cookie 10 times better. We have so many different chocolate chips here.
I love it.
So for this recipe, I go for about 2 to 3 different types of chocolates. So as you guys can see, all these chocolate chips are in here. So I have milk chocolate chips. Then we have dark chocolate chips. Paul's family is dark chocolate.
I love dark chocolate.
This is gross.
Like not 60%. I literally love like 70-80%.
Yeah, your sister
so
eats like
delicious.
80% chocolate chunks. Then we have mini chocolate chips. My goal literally is when you bite that cookie, you got a mouthful of chocolate.
I love it. Love it.
So like you can see, we have a dark chocolate here. We have mini, we have milk, we have the chunks. Yeah, you got all the works. Then next is vanilla. But in pastry school, they're big on vanilla, trust me, and they want the best of the best. So I actually have vanilla bean paste. It's much more concentrated. I like when I make my desserts that I see the vanilla specks in it. This is like the Louis Vuitton of purses right here. This is how you know the recipe is worth it. If you see those specks. Next, this is crazy, but salt. Fun fact, guys, if you did or did not know, when you add salt, it actually enhances the sweetness. Then last but not least, my ultimate favorite. I'm obsessed. I love this stuff. Cinnamon sugar. I could eat anything with cinnamon sugar.
Yeah.
Churro.
Pretzel.
Cinnamon sugar pretzel.
you see that? You saw it in her eyes. She's like, oh, it's so
I haven't
bad.
had a cinnamon pretzel since this quarantine. Oh my god.
Since February.
Oh my god. Anyway, so guys, this is all that I use for this recipe. You guys want to see something cool? It's not that cool, but I like this part. I like my stuff here. That's it.
So in our kitchen, Janice has her own little cabinet here with all her pastry stuff.
Yeah, I don't show this, but guys, yeah, I actually do this pretty hardcore.
And then we have like some specialty stuff up here, pans and whatnot, and piping bags and whatnot. She's very proud.
All right, here we go again. And then I have a dedication here. We have my cutters. We have my cake decorating spatula, like a bunch of stuff. And then, a couple little tools here.
Tips. This is for like cutting and everything. There's a bunch of stuff in here.
We're gonna have some room temperature butter, and we need 1 cup of butter.
Cute little thing here. It says 8 tablespoons is half a cup, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So since there's 8 tablespoons, that's half a cup in each bar of butter. So we're gonna need 2. So Janice now needs 1 cup of sugar. Haha.
That's not half a cup. This is half a cup.
This is a third.
This is half the size.
Don't judge me. I'm not a pastry chef.
We need a cup, so we're gonna do 2 of these babies. When you are doing a recipe, always scrape your sides. Trust me, guys, you're gonna lose some product. It's not gonna be well incorporated. There we go. That's good.
Look at it. It's beautiful.
So now what's next is brown sugar. 1. Mix it well, guys.
So again, Janice is going to be scraping down the sides, get it all done, mixed and good.
Now you want to add the salt after it's well incorporated and scrape down the sides. You know, do a couple pinches like that. That should be good.
So as Janice is mixing everything up together, I just want to tell you this. I fall in love with her more and more with every time she bakes cookies. Love you, babe. And again, more scraping of sides to...
Oh, yeah.
How many times do you do this in a recipe?
Scraping?
Yeah. 15, 20 times?
Every single time. In culinary school, if you didn't,
You got beat?
with the ruler! And I'll definitely have the original recipe in the description box for you guys. Now next is huevos.
I was gonna say that.
Really?
Not one huevo, pero tú.
I don't know how some people don't know how to crack an egg.
I cannot crack an egg with one hand like Janice
does. I don't
does.
understand it. How can you not? It's so easy, and I get no shells or nothing. So that's why I'm so confident. Let's try it again. So we're gonna mix it, and then as you guys can see, it definitely needs to be scraped down. So we're gonna do that.
Now, as Janice is scraping the sides, there are different tools for this KitchenAid that you can have. Something that I got for Janice that she has not used once is this. So this little thing actually has like a rubber piece here that does scrape the sides to clean it all up. But again, everybody has their own method, and what works for her works for her.
So now guys, as you guys can see, everything is well incorporated. I love this color. It is a great color. I like the fluffiness, but we could get a little bit more fluffier. So before we do that, I'm gonna add a little bit of cinnamon sugar. You add as much as you like, to each his own. You don't even need to add it, but for me, I've been told it gets it up.
It gives it a special hint that when you taste it, yes, exactly.
Now for the recipe, it says a teaspoon. Guys, I was shown that when it comes down to pastries, add as much as vanilla you want because it just makes it better. To each his own. So I don't do a teaspoon. I like maybe a tablespoon. Yeah, so look at it. That's a good glow. And this is more concentrated, so imagine. There you go. Look at those specks. Look at those delicious specks. Oh, that's how you know it was made with love. So the color is beautiful with the vanilla and cinnamon sugar. Now we're going to heavy cream.
Ooh, the good stuff.
Do a tablespoon. I eyeball it. That's the problem as a pastry chef. You just you see the consistency. Is it gonna work? Is it not? Is it gonna break? Is it perfectly fine? Can it be saved? So let me do maybe 2 tablespoons of this. We're gonna make it go slow, and I'll tell you guys if it's to my liking. I can tell you it's not to my liking. I'm ready to add more. Maybe 3 tablespoons, then you're good. That was 3 right?
Sure.
So here's the consistency. I like this.
It's gorgeous.
We're gonna scrape it again because I want to make sure everything's well incorporated. I like a fluffy kind of cookie batter. So let's try it again.
And I've always told Janice, the cookies lately that she has made, they taste like little mini cakes, and it's so good.
So next we're gonna add our dry ingredients. The dry ingredients are the flour and baking soda. And what I do is sift them. 1 1/4 cup flour and a half a teaspoon of baking soda. Like I said, I am doubling the recipe, so let us do that. And this is why sifting's important.
Look how soft and pillowy it
It is. Alright, so we're gonna add it slowly but surely.
How's it looking, babe? How are my cookies?
So come back. You guys can have an idea of cookie dough. And as you guys can see, mine's is very smooth. And that's kind of like unheard of. But I love it, this consistency, because I truly think it makes the cookie.
Trust me, they are delicious.
Like, can't you guys tell? The dough just looks so good, right? And the chocolate still hasn't even gone in yet.
Time for the most magical moment of them all.
Well, first, if you guys haven't noticed, we have cleaned.
That's not important.
In pastry school, they were big on cleaning as you go. So if your workstation was a mess before the next step, ooh! So now it is time for the chocolate chips, Paul's favorite part.
I don't care, as long as I get cookies that my wife made me. I don't care.
So let's do it. We're gonna put it on. Wow, there's a lot of chips in here.
Yeah,
there
you put a lot. Oh.
Well, it's double the recipe, that's why.
Chocolatey
goodness. This may be too much, actually.
Yeah, I think that's a lot there, babe.
This is not enough! Well, I didn't add any dark chocolate to it, so let me add some dark chocolate to the bottom of it. Because if I don't, your sister's gonna murder me. So I think that's good enough. Yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, what do you guys think? That looking chocolate chippy enough for you?
I can just eat the whole batter.
Oh my god. So, even though I didn't use these, I will be using them for another recipe in the future, you know.
That's fine. You can make me more cookies another day, babe. It's fine.
Oh, thank you so much for assigning me something to do.
I will allow you to make me cookies.
Thank you.
If you don't know what true love is, it's this.
Guys, this smells really good. You could just smell it. Paul, like...
it's so good.
Paul likes to tell everybody, I don't have a sweet tooth.
I have a sweet tooth for the sweets that my beautiful wife makes me. I'm sorry.
You got that one. You got that one.
There you go.
So, Paul is dying for cookies.
Yes!
Guys, you could definitely bake off your cookies at 350 degrees from 12 to 15 minutes. If you like your cookies, you know, gooey and nice, 12. If you like them more firm and harder and got that crunch, then 15 for sure. As you guys can see, I do have it at 400. That is me. If you are a beginner, definitely do 350. I just know the look of the cookies. I'm right here already. I'm watching it the whole entire time, so. How many would you like, sir?
As many as possible. Shh. Here, you start putting and I'll tell you when to stop.
I don't know. Honestly, I never see anybody's, you know, cookie dough consistency like mine's. Look already. Look at that gooiness. Oh yeah, look at that.
Baby, like delicious.
How many? Do you want just 4?
That's fine. Oh, I have a choice? 7. That's fine. 4 is fine. 4 is fine. But that's too much actually. But I'll take them.
So once they're nice and frozen, I literally just boop them.
And just pop it on the pan, throw it in the oven, and then we done did good.
So far, this is double the recipe, like I said. But usually, you probably will make half of these cookies. Babe,
look at that one. It's so delicious. So much chocolate.
Oh, I feel like this is food porn for you. Food for thought.
No one judge me. So good. I'm sorry. I find it very attractive when my lovely, beautiful wife makes me and my family cookies.
All you guys out there, what is the one thing you love to bake? Maybe you don't have experience, but guess what? You are a pro. Before I actually went into culinary school, I actually made a crazy kick-ass creme brulee. Jackie loved my creme brulee so much, she bought me this.
Oh, the torch.
So what is it that you guys bake at home that you guys know you guys make it with full confidence, that everybody loves it? Write it in the comment section. So they are baking beautifully. These are doing wonderful. They smell great. They look great. I'm excited, but do they taste great? Come on. All right, let's get back to these cookies, shall we? So as you guys can see, I have placed them nicely. I did add a couple extra chocolate chips, you know. And I just put this over, put this in the freezer, give them an hour, and I can bake off the rest. Now, I will not lie, I did leave them in a little bit longer, but Paul doesn't care.
Nope.
I did add in an extra one because I was just like, you know what? Just because we had extra dough. So let's take them out and check them out. So I'm gonna take...
Let's smell them. Oh, it smells so good.
They're a little bit more done than I would like, but Paul doesn't.
I actually like them like that. My sister and Janice love them super gooey.
Put this back in and we are done. So I just told Paul, have a bite of the cookie real quick while I recorded. He's like, that's the easiest thing you've ever told me.
Baby. Let's see, we're gonna go for the destroyed one first, okay?
Don't be like Gordon Ramsay now. Is it good? Be honest. I tell him always to be honest. Don't sugarcoat it if it's not good.
Are you sure we want to give these to my family? Perfect.
Like, come on. That's a cookie. When you see a cookie look like that naturally and not from a box, I'm sorry. I think that's a good cookie, right?
Oh, yeah. And here's the best part. These are gluten-free.
Oh, yeah.
So the texture should have changed using gluten-free flour, but honestly, they're damn good.
I'm happy you like it. Good. They're not dairy free. Sorry guys, with all that chocolate chips. Nope. All right guys. So
good.
I hope I was able to educate you guys, do something different. I never do any of these types of vlogs because I'm very protective of my recipes. For me, in my eyes only, but you guys got this one and I hope it's perfection. Now mind you, there is one added ingredient I do add in there. Love, maybe.
Rat poison too, but you know.
They're not supposed to know that. Come on. So guys, definitely look at the description box. I have all the information there, and you know, as detailed as possible to make your recipe successful. So check it out. I hope you enjoy. And this is a little knowledge from a pastry chef.
So guys, please like, share, subscribe so Janice can make me more cookies. Okay.
Okay. Like that. Yeah, that's how it works, because YouTube definitely has to benefit you some way, right? Stay tuned, because once again, this is a long, difficult, emotional week, but we keep moving forward. So guys, for now, adieu and goodbye.